What's up guys, Zami here and you're watching Heavy Metal Pomp. Today I'm going to be talking about my top 5 pomades of 2018. Now I know what you're thinking, it's already 2019 and I am definitely late to the party, but I had some scheduling issues and I still wanted to bring you this list, so here we are. I should also mention that this list isn't specifically going to be pomades that came out in 2018, but pomades that I personally tried in 2018. Now before we get started into the actual list, I do have several honorable mentions, and the first one being Pumpkin KO. Now I just had my review of this up a few days ago, and if you watched it, you know how much I like this pomade. I think it's a really good medium oil-based pomade. And the reason why I put it so low on the list is that it doesn't really fare against Asian weather that well, and I usually find that I have to pair this with another pomade. Nonetheless, Pumpkin KO, definitely an awesome pickup for me in 2018. Now my second honorable mention is from a local brand, and it is Ziggy Supply's Imperium. Ziggy Supply's products have been known to cater towards those matte, texturized looks, so when they actually released an all-base pomade, I was beyond excited. It's also an amazing all-base pomade, it has a lot of amazing qualities, and while the endurance could use a bit of work, it is definitely a great 2018 release from Ziggy Supply. And my third and final honorable mention is Vintage Armor's Cream Pomade. Now this, I didn't think I would like this much, but it made the list for a reason. It's just a good and reliable water-based pomade. I'm gonna be reserving most of my thoughts on it as my review of it will be up in a few days time. So if you're not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? And with the honorable mentions out of the way, we can get into the main list. At number 5, Lockhart's Anti-Gravity. Now I have a love-hate relationship with this product. I don't love it as a post-styler, but as a pre-styler, that's where this stuff is absolute gold for me. To be honest, I don't really get to use this that frequently, but whenever I want to bring my A game, I know that I can count on this to be used as a pre-styler to provide an awesome foundation. So I normally use a little bit of this in damp hair, blow dry, and finish off with an all-base pomade, and I know I'm good to go. Like I mentioned, I don't really like this as a post-styler cause it gets way too dry for me, but as a pre-styler, it is really good. In fact, it's pretty much the only pre-styler that I use nowadays. So at number 5, Lockhart's Anti-Gravity. At number 4, we have an unorthodox water-based pomade, and it is Templeton Tonic's Summit. Now if you're looking for a water-based pomade that closely resembles an all-based pomade, this is currently the best in the market. Now it definitely has a lot of nuances of your standard unorthodox water-based pomade, but for a firm hold, it has an amazing amount of slickness and shine. It doesn't feel overly greasy, and it has a good amount of hold and endurance. So once again, number 4 on the list, Templeton Tonic's Summit. Now number 3 on the list is a bit of a sad one, and let me tell you why. Now a few months back, this company reached out to me for a review. Obviously I obliged, and while I was still in my testing phase of this pomade, unfortunately the company went under. That pomade, as some of you might have guessed, is Halls Original. It's a shame that they went away cause this really is a damn good all-base pomade. It's a modern take of an old school all-base pomade, and it does it so damn well. It's just really easy to work with, has good hold and endurance, and all around, it's just a good all-base pomade. He even sent me 2 of them, this one being their custom limited edition in their Grease Monkey scent. And that Grease Monkey scent, so damn good. Now obviously I didn't get to make my review of this in time before the company tanked, but down below I'm gonna link Brandon and Danny's review of this pomade in case you wanna check it out. Once again, at the number 3 spot, Halls Original Firm Hold Pomade. Now holding the number 2 spot is a pomade that I recently acquired, but it's been quickly rising up as one of my favorites. It's one that's been around for a few years, but I just haven't gotten around to trying it until now, and that pomade is Nostalgic Grooming's all-base pomade. Now this is a medium non-petrol all-base pomade, and it is just so amazing. Now the top layer is a little bit tough to scoop out, and it does bead up a little bit, but everything below that is just amazing to work with. I'm gonna reserve most of my thoughts on this until I do my full review of it, but for now just know that this is an awesome medium hold all-base pomade. So once again, at the number 2 spot, Nostalgic Grooming's all-base pomade. Now here it is, holding the number 1 spot of my top 5 pomades of 2018. And frankly speaking, this was an easy one for me because it truly deserved the number 1 spot. That pomade is Grand Classic Grooming's Sharp Grease. Now I was pleasantly surprised by this pomade because it's just a really good heavy holding all-base pomade. Now Grand Classic Grooming, if you're not familiar with, is a pretty new brand from Australia. I've reviewed a couple of their products in the past and I thought they were okay, but Sharp Grease completely blew me away. It's just a well-balanced heavy overall. It's not overly waxy, has good slickness, it styles really nicely, endurance on this is good, and it provides a nice medium shine. The scent on this is like a smoky engine oil, and I think it embodies their brand perfectly. Overall, Sharp Grease is just an awesome all-base pomade, and if you can't already tell, I really like this stuff, which is why it made number 1 on the list. So once again, number 1 on the list, Grand Classic Grooming Sharp Grease. And that pretty much wraps up my top 5 pomades of 2018. As of now, I just want to thank all you guys for your continuous support with this channel. We're really close to hitting 800 subs and it's just been an awesome 2 years altogether. So once again, thank you guys. Hoping to hit 1k sometime this year. Hopefully. Until then, hope you liked the video. Do leave a comment down below. Let me know what your top 5 pomades of 2018 were. Subscribe to my channel right here, or you can check out my last video right here. I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.